What's up, everybody? Rajay back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. This one here is actually a collaboration done between Heavy Seas out of Maryland and Cigar City out of Florida. It is the Partnership IPL India Pale Lager, as you can see here. This is the number 6 beer in the series, so if you happen to see these out there, you might want to try to pick them up. This one, of course, is a golden lager enhanced by hops to give a little bit more of a bitterness feel to it. 7.8% alcohol by volume. It is a 22-ounce bottle. There on the back, you can see some information if you wanted to pause it to read any of that, or you can check it out on the website. I'm not going to go through it all. Let's go ahead and get this one open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. Two breweries that I have liked, although Cigar City has been a little bit more limited for me. Heavy Seas, I've drank a good amount of their beers and really like what they do over there as well. So if I ever get out to Maryland, definitely one of the breweries I do want to check out. Check out DJ on DJ's BrewTube. I'm sure he actually has a lot of reviews from them because he is actually in that area. But there's the look on the beer. A nice look to that one. Look at that clarity right through to the other side. When you think of a lager, a lot of times you think of a nice clarity. The light behind it, good bubble streaming action, very nice appearance. Easily a nice 2-finger head that came out to be barely off-white. Nice foaminess to it, nice bubble action to it. Get that a little closer so you can see all the streaming bubble action taking place. That's really what you look for in a lager. I like that nice orange glow on it, kind of as a sunset type glow, or one of those orange type suns where you know it's going to be a hot day the next day. But nice little look on there. As far as the aroma, oh yeah, getting a good amount of hops coming out there. I'm getting a nice little fruity type feel to it. I'm getting a little bit of a citrus type action, indicating that they did dry hop with this one here. You pick up a nice little bit of pininess, a little bit of a resinous type action slightly on the back end, but it's got almost like a citrusy type feel to it as well as far as the taste. That's kind of good. That's not bad at all. Sits nicely on the tongue. Nice refreshing feel to it. It has that dryness you expect to get like in an India Pale Lager, just like you would in an IPA. Gets nicely into the cheek area. I'm getting a little bit of a tingling action. Nice break from that initial to the finish. Goes down very easily. Good sting on the tip of the tongue. Carbonation sits very nicely on it as well. Nothing really too bad there. Good texture on it. Not too thin at all. Actually, no thinness really. Has almost a light syrupy type quality to it. Definitely plays more from a medium to a full, closer to a full type body. In the taste, you have like a pininess type feel as well, which you have a little bit of a slight funkiness with it. But the mouth feel and the mouth coating, very nice on this one. Definitely getting around the cheeks. Definitely popping the mouth very nicely. Definitely got the flavors going. A good refreshing quality to it. 7.8. You're not tasting as much of the alcohol going down. Has that nice refreshing kick. Could easily drink this on a warmer type day or a cooler day. Would I say this was 7.8? Yeah, this one could sneak up on you a little bit. Nice feel on the back end of the finish. Just a nice smoothness to it overall. So, very nice beer. Very palatable. As far as a rating on this one, look at that lacing taking place on the glass as well. You look at that, the head still hanging there a little bit, but that lacing is coming down very nicely. That nice color on it, that's easily going to be on this one. This is one of the nicer lagers I have actually seen here. So I'm going to actually give this one a solid 14 out of 15. As far as aromas come out very easily. I don't have to sniff really hard. I told you all about the aroma already. It's got a nice feel to it. It's what you would kind of expect for India Pale Lager. Would expect maybe a little bit more of a hit, but this one is actually, I think, 2 or 3 months old. So you still have enough of that trace element in there as well, and it's still in good shape to actually be enjoyed. But it comes out decent enough that I would give it a 13 out of 15. As far as the flavor on this one, flavor's pretty solid. I mean, you're getting everything you want to get for the taste out of the beer. Nice initial. You do have some bitterness, but it's not overly bitter. Nice finish, same thing. Duration of the flavor, it's about average on the duration, but it gives you enough of it that you can sit there and want to enjoy the beer and not rush through it. So for me, as far as the flavor on this one, it's going to actually be a 13 out of 15. And then as far as how it sits on the palate, nice body. As I mentioned, nice texture, which is something I really look for in a lot of the beers to make sure they're not too thinned out. And this one holds really well. Carbonated very nicely, not over carbonated in any way. And I like the feel of that finish as it goes down. It leaves a nice little bitterness there. It leaves a nice little astringency, which is what you want using the India Pale Lager, because you do have that dry type nature. So on the palate, I did find it very palatable. So this one for me is actually going to be a 14 out of 15. I thought I did a good job in that regard. And then overall, as far as on the big number, I think it delivers a nice package on this one. I think it gives you what you're looking for there. It's something a little bit different in that it has that nice hoppiness to it with the lager. We're seeing more of those beers happen nowadays, but I think this one delivers very nicely in that regard. So this is going to actually be a 36 out of 40 for me overall. And then a total for everything as I add this up. So for this one actually came out to be a 90 out of 100 for me. So, and I would say that's definitely an A-type beer right there. Definitely a good collaboration. You have two good breweries that came together on this one. So if you've had Cigar City and you had Heavy Seas, you know they do some pretty good jobs. Them coming together, not surprised at all how well this beer is done. So there you have it. The partnership, the IPL. If you happen to seen it or you had it out there, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. If you haven't had it yet, definitely one worth picking up. That all being said, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, keep drinking good craft beer. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.